Nigerian government can't go to Finland and sort of try and extract Simon Ekpa from there, but all they can do is try and get the cooperation of the Finnish government. And the Finns have said that they've tried at one point to pick him up. They said that there just didn't seem to be any evidence directly linking him to what was going on here. Well, let me come to you, Abba Kaka.
Well, it's a very, very unfortunate and sad situation, what is happening in the Southeast. Very few people have taken 5 states hostage, is what is happening. And that is a sign of indiscipline and lawlessness, which leads nowhere but to anarchy. So I know that the Nigerian army is up to the task. They need to smoke out whoever is behind it. As Mr. Kenny said, they are being sponsored by some powerful individuals. And the Nigerian government should strongly, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, write and demand Mr. whatever his name is to be arrested and brought back and extradited to Nigeria, because we cannot have a diplomatic relation with Finland and then we have a fugitive there, killing military men and women. This is a very, very serious matter, and whatever it takes, let the Nigerian military crush whoever is involved.
Now, Mr. Kaka Muhammad or Kaka Bala or whatever they call you, I understand very well that you are ill-educated. I understand very well that you are poorly nurtured. I understand properly well that you are very, very backward. But it's quite unfortunate that you are there in the studio of Arise TV with some people who claim to be educated and some people who claim to be wise, especially the moderator of that very program that you appear on. Now, you said that you cannot have a diplomatic relation with Finland, yet a fugitive is there causing problem in the zoo. Now listen. Number one, the meaning of fugitive, the real meaning of fugitive is a person. Listen and listen very good, Kaka Muhammad or whatever you are. A fugitive is a person who has escaped from captivity. I don't know if you are paying attention. Fugitive is a person who has escaped from captivity or somebody who is hiding. That is a fugitive. Now, a citizen is a person who legally belongs to a country and has the rights and protection of that same country. That is a citizen. Like as I said before, I understand that you are poorly nurtured and poorly educated. You do not understand the difference between a fugitive or a citizen. Now, in the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, you called him a fugitive. Mazi Simon Ekpa, number one, is that he is no longer a citizen of the Zoological Republic. Mazi Simon Ekpa has denounced his citizenship on a camera where the whole world watched. He turned his Nigerian passport, set it ablaze. We all watched the video. The video is still in the public domain till tomorrow. That is number one, that he has no affiliation with the damnable Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. No affiliation, no connection at all. The Wi-Fi has been turned off many years ago. We watch it, and I'm sure all of you also watched it. That is to lay a foundation. Then number two, Mazi Simon Ekpa has never for one day ran away, even when he was still a citizen of the zoo. When he was a citizen of the zoo, he has never for one day ran away from the zoo for any reason whatsoever. Mazi Simon Ekpa has no any history of running away from the Zoological Republic. There is no any reason whatsoever, no history of such. That is number two. Remember, I have told you the meaning of fugitive, right? Now, the number 3 is that Mazi Simon Ekpa is an authentic and legal citizen, or is there anything like that? Legal citizen. Is an authentic citizen of Finland. Authentic, legally documented, with international passport of Finland. Not just national ID card. He does not just have a national ID card. He has an international passport of Finland. He is a full-time citizen of Finland. So anything that makes a person obtain an international passport of a certain nation, you have fulfilled all the obligations of a citizenship. So you are a full-time citizen of that country. If you like, you can legally denounce your state of origin, your country of birth. You can legally denounce it, and you cease to be a member or a citizen of that country of your birth. Whenever you want to go to that country, you are going there for a visit. You buy a visa. If the country of your citizenship that you have adopted does not have any visa restriction to the country of your former country of birth, you can go there with your international passport without visa. But if the visa is required, depending on the bilateral agreement between the two countries. So if visa is required and you want to travel to your country of birth, you have to go through visa procurement for you to be able to travel to that your country of birth. Because of what? You have already denounced your citizenship of that country of your birth. So you are legally, documented as a full-time citizen of that your new country. So this Mumu man on the screen that called our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa a fugitive in Finland, that shows how dumb they are. That shows how idiotic they are. They know nothing. They know not absolutely. They have disgraced themselves in the public. It's quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate that these are the people that we, the Biafran people, have been sharing one zoological republic with. Apart from now that we are exiting. Rasmus, you are going to be the last person to bring in. Can you unmute yourself and 2 minutes before we move?
Yeah, thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Biafran, thank you very much. You see, what is going on here, I watched the other Ejiofor, former DSS boss, making the same request that this idiot was making. And I think the mandate that Prime Minister has, I think he's not even using it enough. What is going on here is that Simon Ekpa has a greater mandate than Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, the current president of Nigeria. Tinubu became president when INEC allotted about 8.something million votes to him. He became president of Nigeria with 8.something million votes. Over 30 million Biafrans have voted to exit Nigeria. And I am part of those people who have voted. And let me make it very, very clear. These people think that we are not illiterate. I am a master's degree holder. I am currently doing my PhD. I live in the United States of America. I am not an illiterate. I am highly educated. And a lot of people who have decided to exit Nigeria are highly educated. They are professors, they are doctors, they are engineers, they are IT professionals. So these idiots coming online to say, oh, Finland extradite. They extradite who? He's a president or a prime minister of a country, a separate country, in exile. You don't understand that he's a prime minister of a different country with over 30 million people who have voted and said they want to exit? He has a bigger mandate than Tinubu, that 8.something million people, and they gave 8.something million people votes to. The right thing to do now is to go into negotiation on how the borders is going to be. We are leaving Nigeria. We can't remain in this kind of backward country. It's not possible.
Never.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Mazi Erasmus. God bless you for that wonderful submission. Now the number is on your screen. In case you haven't voted, kindly copy 1, 2, or 3 numbers from your screen right now. Send them a WhatsApp message, and of course they will help you to cast your vote. Please, if I did not bring you to speak, kindly forgive me. Tomorrow will always be another day.